I've had quite a few requests for a video on how I paint my nails and manicure them, so here it is. I don't do as much cuticle work as I should, but when I do, once every couple of weeks, I use this cutie pen that I bought from Boots. I put the little lotion that comes out of the tube onto my nails, and you have to wait a few minutes and then push back your cuticles, and they're all soft, and it basically just removes them very, very easily. It does state on the product that you shouldn't leave it on for too long and you shouldn't leave it on overnight. You should definitely wipe it off once you've finished with pushing back your cuticles. Next, I buff my nails to get rid of any of those flaky bits or ridges. Now my nails are quite strong, but if yours are weaker, then you might want to skip this step. When you're filing the ends of your nails, you should try to keep it just the one way to prevent the little flaky bits and the breakages that you can get in your nails. I'm filing mine quite squarish, but that's down to personal preference. Again, this is not something I do all the time, but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to follow all of the steps. A ridge filling base coat is always good, and my favourite one is this from Essie. I basically just apply a very, very thin layer. You don't want it to be too thick because overall you're just adding to the layers of nail polish. The polish I chose for this video is probably the worst one I could have chosen because it's very, very similar to my actual skin colour, so it doesn't show up so well. But at the end of the video I'm going to show you me painting my nails with a darker shade. The shade I'm using here is Demure Vix from Essie, and it's a really, really nice nude kind of greyish colour, but it's also got an iridescent blue shining through it that hopefully you'll be able to see. For longevity and to help prevent it chipping and peeling away, several thin coats are better than just one or two thick coats, so I tend to use at least 3 coats when I paint my nails. I think you can see here that the blue is starting to turn that greyish, a little bit purple, and that's what I really like about this. It looks different in different lights, and it's a nail polish that I wear a lot. You can't tell when it's chipped so badly as well. It's just a really, really nice polished look. One of my most frequently asked questions is how do I get my nail polish to look so glossy? And that is just the choice of nail polish top coat. The one that I'm using here is Andrea Fulton from Superdrug, but I also really like their Sally Hansen Mega Shine. Anything that just kind of gives that gel effect to the top of your nails. I just really, really like them to look super shiny. Another thing that I often neglect is cuticle oil, but it's a step that I should add in more often. And you should put this over the top of your nail polish. You could do it if you were doing a regular manicure, but if you are polishing your nails, then you just basically rub it over your cuticles and leave it on overnight. An additional step would be hand cream, and this is a great one from Sally Hansen. As you rub it in, it actually turns into an oil, so I suppose you could skip the cuticle oil step if you were using this. Once every so often, if my nails are looking stained or really, really dry and flaky, I'll leave them a night without nail polish. I cover them in cuticle oil and cream, and I buff down the hard skin on either side of my fingernails. And that's just kind of an overnight treat for my nails when, just every so often. I don't do it kind of every week, but I do definitely see a difference when I've done this. If my hands or my cuticles are looking really dry and flaky, this definitely makes a big improvement. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, here is the clip of me painting my nails with something a little bit brighter. Unfortunately, the camera angle doesn't actually get to show you what I was doing, annoyingly. But hopefully, at least you can see that it's showing up a little bit better than the Demure Vix shade. This is Essie Bahama Mama, which is one of my favourites. It's what I'm wearing right now, and it's a really, really nice colour for autumn. But yeah, hopefully you can kind of get the impression of how I paint my nails a little bit better from this darker shade. And for one coat, I think this is really, really impressive. Thanks for watching. I hope that was informative or useful for those of you that wanted me to film this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!